Hello lovely humans of the internet, our channel, welcome, hello. I'm Emma. I don't have Sam with me, he's at home, and our dog Ted is also at home, but as you can see I'm in the car. Welcome to the weekend vlog, and I'm up and about, sans Sam. I am in IKEA car park. Woo! Yesterday my mum sent me a lovely little text. Do you fancy an IKEA trip? Yes mum, I very much do. So we've come to IKEA. So I don't know what we're getting. I've got nothing on my list. My mum has got a van, so I could get something big if I fancied. But we don't need anything, and also I need to pay for my car service on Monday, so maybe we should keep the funds intact. Might buy some little bits though, don't know, we'll find out. And I'm hoping we can have meatballs for lunch, because otherwise why would we bother coming to IKEA? So anyway, I'm going to stop jibber-jabbering because my mum was here before me, so I need to go and find her in the depths of IKEA. But that's the first thing on the cards for this weekend, little cheeky little spontaneous IKEA trip. Woohoo! My favourite kind of spontaneity is large shops.
Not a bad view to finish the walk off with. Is it, pal? You giving somebody's music? Hey, Happy. Hello, Happy. Can't fault it.
I'm home. Getting home was a wee bit of a palaver. I thought, oh, I'll just go to Tesco on my way back. On my way back, it wasn't meant to be an additional thing, because I thought, oh, I'll get some wine for tea. We're having spag bol ragu mince pasta, you know the drill. So I thought, I'll get a bottle of red wine, I'll get some parmesan, bits and bobs, go to Tesco. Stuck in traffic for that journey. Should have been no more than 7 minutes out of my way. I was stuck in traffic for at least half an hour extra. So that grinded my gears a little bit, but I thought you might like to see what I got from IKEA. And maybe, I didn't go to Tesco in the end, I went to Aldi because it was closer and I didn't have to stay in the traffic. Anyway, I got some frozen cinnamon rolls. These were on Sam's request. They are a little bit not frozen now after being in the car for an extended amount of time. But I'm sure we'll have those for breakfast tomorrow. So cinnamon rolls, put these in the freezer before they melt anymore. Right, and then also from the food section, because we all know that that's one of the best bits of IKEA, I got some little mini bite-sized snack cinnamon rolls. These are Sam's favourite. And these are gingerbread flavour for Christmas. And then also crispy onions. Crispy onions! I love crispy onions and I never know where to get them, but they had them in IKEA, so now I know. Love crispy onions, my god, they're so good. And then the actual IKEA bits, I didn't get that much because obviously I wasn't planning on going and I'm meant to be saving pennies. So I just got bits that we actually needed, which is really boring, isn't it? That is so boring. So I got 2 new pasta bowls. These might just be temporary interim pasta bowls until me and Sam agree on a nice set. But they're only £1.50 each. And we desperately needed some new pasta bowls, so got them. And then I got a singular wine glass because Sam accidentally smashed mine. I've got a set of 4 of these IKEA wine glasses and Sam smashed one of them, so now I've got a replacement, so now I've got my set of 4 again. These are technically red wine glasses, which means they're bigger, but I use them for all flavours of wine because I like a large glass of wine. And then I got a new one of these laundry octopuses. Does that make sense? What you hang your socks and pants and stuff on the washing line, because ours is mostly broken. Ours was originally from IKEA, but it's mostly broken, so I got a new one. Honestly, thrilling haul, I know, truly. And then I got this, which I'm going to test Sam when he comes in to see if he knows what this is. It's a snuffer to snuff my candles out, so it helps them, I think. I just need now is one of them wick trimmers, because I love my candles and I want to treat them well, and sometimes they tunnel and go all manky, so I got a little snuffer again. This was £1, so I got it, and I thought that would look nice and ornamental on a shelf somewhere anyway. And that's literally all I got from IKEA. How boring is that? I didn't get anything fun or big. My mum did all of that. My mum got a full new dinner set, 2 sets of shelves, all sorts of stuff. But it was her trip, I was just to tag along. And I had to be there to load all the stuff into the van because she can't lift things because of her operation. So that was a very interesting experience. I felt very strong at the end though. So that's what I got from IKEA. And then from Aldi, not that much interesting actually. Just got bits and bobs for tea. Got some fancy pasta. Some Guinness for Sam, because I never know what beer to buy for Sam. I know he likes Guinness, so I always get that. I think he's gone to the, what do you call it? I want to say an off-licence, but it's a posh beer and wine shop. Do they have a name? I don't know. Posh beer and wine shop, Mitchell's in Sheffield. If you have watched us for a while, you'll know that is our favourite posh beer and wine shop. So he will probably come back with beers for himself. But I got these because we had a miscommunication. I didn't know he was going to the posh beer and wine shop before I got the beer and wine. So this was the wine I got. I got it because it had won a prize on the label. It's 13.5%, my word. And it says it goes well with steak, meat and cheese. So we're having pasta, so I thought that'd go well. And I bought some tomatoes. And I know this seems silly because we're allotmenters and vegetable growers and we should have a glut of tomatoes. We don't. You know what? We don't have a glut of tomatoes. We do have lots and lots of various tomatoes available. But I'm also making a tomato and chilli chutney today. I'll come on to that shortly. So I'm going to use all the allotment tomatoes in that, which meant that we wouldn't have any tomatoes for tea. So I had to get some tomatoes, do you see? But me and Sam are now tomato snobs, as I'm sure many of you gardeners are if you grow tomatoes at home. The supermarket tomatoes are rubbish. So now we have to get the bloody posh, special, expensive, blooming Mellow tomatoes. Even then they're still not that good, even you get the posh ones. Grown in Yorkshire. Oh, bloody hell. I'm going to slag them off for being grown abroad, but they're not. They're grown in Yorkshire, red tractor certified. Alright then. Anyway, I'm going to put all this away and then I'm going to start that tomato chutney that I just mentioned because I'm waiting for Sam to come home and I thought that would be a good thing to do. So I'm going to put all this away, start my little chutney, and I'll take you through that. It's my first time making a chutney, so we'll do it together. So I've gone on the internet and I've looked through my preserves book. This is really useful, by the way. And to make a chutney, it's requiring all sorts of other things that I do not have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a chilli tomato jam, and it'll be sweet, rather than a chutney, which is like what's supposed to be savoury. I don't know, but I've made jam before. That's what I feel comfortable with. As I said, we've got a Heinz 57 of all different types of allotment tomatoes. And for chilies, we've got cayenne. We've got a few cayennes, actually, 3 cayennes. Wow, look at us go, chilies. And I picked a couple of jazz chilies as well. And we've got a couple of very, very, very hot cherry chilies. Look how cute they are. Yeah, they look cute. They're very spicy. So I'm going to bung it all in together. It might be too spicy. I might actually reserve one of the cayennes because I think that's probably too many. Bung it all in together and just hope it works like a jam. I've looked up the pectin content of tomatoes, and apparently tomatoes are quite high in pectin, so it should be fine to make a jam. I'm winging it is what I'm trying to say. is that the recipes didn't tell me what I wanted here, so I've decided to wing it instead. I'm not sure if that's what you're supposed to do, but this is what I'm doing. So I'm just going to chop up my tomatoes, and then I'm going to put the same, whatever the weight of the tomatoes and chilies is, I'm going to do the same amount of sugar, because that's how you do jam. And then because tomatoes and chilies are quite high in pectin, I shouldn't need a lot of lemon juice. But I'll stop wafting this knife around, that feels like a health and safety concern. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm just going to do it like you would a normal jam, like a blackberry jam, thingy jam, whatever. And I'm not going to strain the bits, I'm just going to keep it chunky. So that's the plan, that's how I'm doing it. I hope it works, otherwise I've just wasted the last of our allotment tomatoes, which Sam will be very disappointed about. But yeah, I'll come back to you once I start cooking everything. I'm in the preparation phase at the moment, so I'll come back to you when we start cooking. We've got 200 grams of tomatoes and chilies in there. I'm just going to cook those down to begin with. Don't touch your eyes, Emma, you've just chopped up chilies, that would be silly. So I'll cook those down, just soften them a bit, and then I'll give them a little bit of a mash with a potato masher just to crush them. And then I will add the sugar. That's how you make jam. Also, I'd very much recommend getting a jam thermometer. I got this for £8 from Hobbycraft. I'm sure other jam thermometers are available, but it tells you the temperature. So you just hook it on your pan, leave it in, and it tells you the temperature, which is very useful for things like jam, sugar, caramel, etc. So I'll be using that. I'm not going to use jam sugar because I don't have any. I'm just going to use normal granulated sugar, because jam sugar is just granulated sugar with added pectin. I've learnt that now, it's a rip-off. You can just get your 99p granulated. So yeah, as I say, not traditional, not a chutney technically. I don't know if you need onion for it to be a chutney, but I don't have it. So we're just having, tomato and chilies are technically fruits, aren't they? So it is a jam. It's just going to be sweet and spicy jam instead. Chili jam! I've put some in these tiny weeny little jars that I stole from a hotel or cafe or such like, because I want to give some away, but obviously I didn't make all that much. Not that you need a lot of chili jam, but yeah, we'll see what this does. Last time I tried to make chili jam, it turned into chili caramel, which wasn't ideal, wasn't much of a jammy consistency, so we'll see with this one. Well, Sam and Ted are still out. I'm going to try and clean Thor out, but it's a bit of a bloody mission, because you have to get him out and get all his stuff out, and sometimes he don't want to come out. He's a little hermit rabbit. So we'll see if we can entice him out with some treats. Sometimes it works, sometimes he knows my game, so. It's banana. It's your favourite. Come get it. I know you want it. No? You're wise to me today. Of course you are. It's a forceful eviction then, Thor. The boys are back in town, Sam's being naughty with the cream, and tell me you've taught your dog.
You taught him?
Yeah, I did teach him. We let Ted be naughty with the cream as well, and we share it because germs. I'm alright, thank you, I've just had a cookie. Germs and dogs, yeah. Loose in this house. Oh, what's Sam come back from the shop with?
Mead.
Ooh la la. What did you say? And beer. Thought you might.
I did ask if you wanted anything.
I know. What do you think this is?
Candle snuffer. I'm sorry to let
That's ruined the vlog content.
Well, in a way it hasn't.
How did you know that?
Because I've seen them many times and Steve's got one at his house.
La-dee-da.
Of all people, I think Steve's got one.
Well, no, I've got one. We're
But
posh in this house now.
for those tall candles.
Well, yeah, but also it helps it with the burning and the... I don't know. It's better than just blowing it out, apparently. Well, la-dee-da, Sam already knew what that was. That's ruined your day.
Let's be honest, guys. There's what you call the healthy amount of cheese, and there's this amount of cheese that we all want to put on.
Have you ever seen a standard serving size portion of cheese?
Yeah, shit.
Absolutely ridiculous. Surf's up.
Surf's up.
Yummy. We're in our snuggle mode.
You definitely are.
And cold. We've put the heating on.
Put your hood up.
We've put the heating on.
I'm a little old lady from a tail in the
I
woods.
don't like being cold. I have a nana blanket.
I've got Christmas bottoms on, so.
I've got my pumpkin spice pyjamas on, if anyone's interested.
My Christmas jumper came today.
Sam's ordered a Christmas jumper. It's a bit early, isn't it? I'm in pumpkin
Yeah,
spice.
but I got my Christmas jumper because A, I don't believe in pumpkin spice either, and B, I knew that jumper would have sold out very quickly. So.
Okay, well, I'm in pumpkin spice season. My pyjamas have got pumpkin spice lattes on, and I think that just sums me up. And pumpkin candles. These were from Georgia Asda about 3 years ago. Right, anyway, let's move on. We're making limoncello spritzers, because when we went to that very nice Italian restaurant, of which we mentioned a few weeks ago, and spent our life savings on Italian food.
It was good though.
Sam had a limoncello spritz. Now, you've all heard of an Aperol spritz. I hadn't heard of a limoncello spritz, but apparently it's a thing. So we're going to go for it. I've mixed it up a bit. Do you want to get the, can't believe it's not San Pellegrino's out of the fridge. And the limoncello, so we need
Oh
Prosecco.
my goodness, I can't believe it's not San Pellegrino.
Prosecco. We've got plenty of this from birthday, engagement. We've got an endless supply of Prosecco, it seems. Because we don't really drink Prosecco.
Limoncello.
So we need 45 mils of, that seems like very odd measurements. Let's get into the Prosecco. I reckon we just eyeball it.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice.
Last time I drank limoncello.
You did not like it.
No, I liked it. That was the problem. Last time I
We
drank...
don't promote drinking, by the way. Just to let you all know.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly only if you're over 18 in this
UK.
country.
Well, most
the
would,
UK.
yeah. If you're going to drink, at least enjoy it.
Yeah, last time I drank limoncello, I was very poorly the next day. Unintentionally.
But was it also that day that you didn't drink any water?
Yeah, normally sometimes I don't drink water. I've had terrible hangover and I wonder why. How much did you put in there?
Just one.
One.
One big one.
One big one, so that's 50. So then we need, Sam, you're not following the measurements.
That's half of that.
Yeah, but you've put 50 in, it only wants 45.
Oh, well, I'll go a little bit more.
So you're putting like 60 in. And I wonder why I always feel very poorly the day after we have drinks.
You're an adult, but you're too lazy to get off the
Sam does
settee.
it.
You never want to get off settee. I don't. You go.
30ml of Prosecco, so that's like...
That doesn't seem like a lot of settee.
It doesn't, but you don't like Prosecco, that's probably good. And then we'll top it up with
Oh, excuse me.
Top it up with a, I can't believe it's not San Pellegrino from Aldi. I highly doubt it's going to be the same as the very nice restaurants because they have professional bartenders. Cheers.
I'm sorry. Clink the bar.
No clink, no clink. No! Not supposed to clink.
If you say we're posh, look how you're dressed.
I feel like that's a personal attack. It's quite nice.
I mean, look how I'm dressed.
Quite nice. Very refreshing. This would be nice in sunny Italy.
Or just the middle of summer.
On the balcony. Not so much damp and miserable October.
But we can close our eyes and dream, dear.
Close your eyes and dream of a beach. Anyway, this is very nice. The recipe was a bit of limoncello, a bit of Prosecco, a bit of I can't believe it's not San Pellegrino. There you go.
Or if you can, use San Pellegrino.
Yeah, if you've got the pennies for San Pellegrino, I'm jealous.
Or whatever's native to your
To your
country.
supermarkets of choice.
Yeah. Just whatever's the good stuff.
Anyway, we're probably going to settle down now. We're watching Brassic again. We mentioned that a few weeks ago.
Did you tell the people that you made your chilli and chutney?
Yes, I showed them.
Oh.
Oh,
shut up.
It's a very caramelly jam. It's very sticky. But it does taste nice and it's got a nice level of spice. So there. Sam said it would be nice on a toasty. I think that is true. I think it'd be nice with cheese. So, there you go. Anyway, we're going to settle down for the night. Be cosy, be cuddly with our little drinkies. Good night. Good morning, party people. Sunday today, and me and Sam have actually got plans. Wow, imagine that. Imagine doing something with your weekend. So, the plan is, when it was my birthday, we wanted to go to, well, I specifically wanted to go to this shop. I don't know if you know, but every time I wear something like this is from a brand called Lucy and Yak, my lovely little floral jumpsuit, which I love. And if I wear dungarees or my green pattern dress, if you know that one, that's all Lucy and Yak, and it's like a sustainable brand. Anyway, and all their stuff is sustainable and it's inclusive and it's all nice and nicey. And they're grown in Yorkshire. They started in Yorkshire, so it's a brand that I like, and they've opened an outlet shop just, well, it's a little bit away from us, at Junction 32, Castleford. So I wanted to go there for my birthday as part of one of the birthday things I wanted to do, but we didn't have chance or time, so it's been on the back catalogue of things I wanted to do. So we've got a weekend, we're going to go up. We're also, well, we're sort of not just go, because it's quite a ways away, it's like 40-50 minutes away, but because we're already going north, that means we can pick up Sam's, in fact we can't pick up Sam's bike bits, I still don't know if they're in. We were going to pick up Sam's bike bits that we couldn't get last week, and it's also his Nana's grandma's birthday this week coming, so they live northerly, don't know, they live up north, further north than us, so we're gonna, what? Up north. So we're gonna combine all the things, and go see Sam's Nana and Grandad as well for her birthday. So in the absence of a present, I've made a bunch of flowers from the garden, the allotment. She's got my precious dahlia in there, so she better blooming like it. Yeah, a mixture of flowers from the garden and the allotment. I've just put them in a jar with a bow to make it look birthday-y. So we're gonna give her them, hopefully she likes them. And yeah, we're just getting ready to set off. It's 12 o'clock, I thought we'd have set off earlier than this, but in classic Emma and Sam style, we just faff about and set off. I've just made myself a little pumpkin spice latte to take with me, because otherwise I'll be tempted to go to Starbucks and get a £6 one, and I don't need to buy £6 on pumpkin spice lattes. We also had those IKEA cinnamon rolls this morning. They were top notch, and we have a couple left over, so I've wrapped them up to take them as little snacks. And yeah, and that's the plan. I'm just waiting for Sam to get ready, as always. How often do I say that? Waiting for Sam to get ready. Drives me insane. Anyway, so yes, got my flowers, got my cute jumpsuit on. I wanted to wear this so they think I'm cool and I'm in the in gang when I go shopping. And yeah, I think we're going to go to the outlet first and then circle round and go to Sam's Nana and Grandad's on the way back. And that's what we're doing this morning. Anything further to add, Sam? Any questions, comments, queries? He's brushing his teeth. Can't help you there. Right, see you in a bit. Sam says I've got to do your little fashion show when we get back. And normally if I go shopping and buy clothes, I make Sam watch me do a fashion show trying all the clothes on. So.
I was there.
So yeah, now we're gonna pop off to Sam's Nana's and Grandad's house.
A lot of traffic though, huh? Oh, you guys haven't seen my tattoo, have you?
Oh yes, this is Sam's new tattoo. He got it yesterday. He's on his tattoo hype at the moment. It's a little wizard. So yeah, we're gonna go there. We've got the flowers secured in the cup holder. And we'll obviously not film at Sam's Nana and Grandad's house, but then we'll show you what we got when we get back. You think? Mm-hmm. See you then. We've returned to our home. Oh, we were out for a very long time. It is now 6:10 in the evening, so I thought I'd show you. Well, we only actually got these things as well as my stuff from Lucy and Yak. We found the pasta bowls. I know I've been going on about pasta bowls for weeks, and I did get those black ones from IKEA yesterday, but they were a bit big. They're good for like noodles or like big pasta portion, but we wanted an in-between, and we went into Denby of all places. Oh no, Pro Cook. We did go into Denby, but we didn't like any in there, so these are from Pro Cook. And they're a very nice pasta bowl of a very nice shape. And I did like the whole collection of this, but these were quite expensive, so we just went for the pasta bowls on their own. So we've got 2 pasta bowls. Sam bought a shirt from Next. Okay, it's not, we didn't buy anything for you, mate. Sorry, Ted. Going off. Nice plaid shirt for the autumn. And then I'll not do you a fashion show because quite frankly I just want to put my pyjamas on. But I will show you what I got. So I got 2 pairs of jeans, funky jeans. These ones, how good are they going to be in an allotment video?
I want to take some acid and look at them.
And I got them because I tried the other pair of jeans on that I got, and they've got elasticated sides, you see. So you know how jeans normally, not the comfiest things in the world, these are elasticated. So I got this pair, lovely little floral number, and then similarly I got, these are the ones I originally tried on, this little paisley green pair of jeans, which are quite fun. Obviously Lucy and Yak do fun prints, as I am currently demonstrating. And then I said I wasn't going to buy any dungarees because realistically I've got about 3 pairs of dungarees. Don't need any more. These aren't technically dungarees, it's technically a jumpsuit, so I think it's fine. I got this little jumpsuit and it's got pockets. Anything with pockets is good in my eyes. Sam said he found it really funny because he heard from the changing rooms because Sam was outside.
No, the girl behind me was just looking at dresses.
Oh, Sam was outside while I was in the changing rooms and he said the girl behind him was looking through the clothes and then all of a sudden he just heard, oh, this dress has got pockets! Which, pockets in dresses and unexpected clothing items is always a winner if you're a woman. Because they're so hard to come by normally, pockets in clothes. I was going to say,
pockets in just any woman's clothes.
So that was our haul, and that's everything we bought. We also had lunch while we were there. Yes. I had a tuna melt panini, delicious. Sam had a giant Yorkshire pudding. Random. Anyway.
No, not on its own.
Oh, it had stuff in it. It had like Sunday dinner in it.
Pork and stuff.
You didn't just have a giant Yorkshire pudding.
I mean, I would.
But anyway, now we're back. It's been a long time since then. It feels like an age ago. I think we're both going to put our pyjamas on.
Get some comfortable clothes.
Should we do a transition? I'm going to have a right nightmare editing that. Tonight's dinner is entirely uninventive and also unhealthy, probably.
Protein from cheese and
we have got curly fries with leftover refried beans, cheese, sour cream and pickled jalapenos. Has got a spring onion in there from the allotment because we had tacos on Friday, so we're using up the leftovers. So that's what we've got. I didn't need to show you the recipe for that because there is no recipe to be shown.
Sourdough recipe will be incoming.
Oh yes, yeah. I'm going to eat our very naughty little Sunday tea. No Sunday dinners here this week. No. Not today.
I've got for some hot sauce.
Yeah, Sam's got, is it Carolina Reaper? What a silly Billy. I will not.
You don't need a lot.
I will not be trying that, thank you.
You said you were.
Not after the bloody Hungarian hot wax chili. Never again.
We've got to put a comment saying she's got to try it.
I don't want to. I don't like spicy food. My tummy hurts. If you can hear German in the background, it's Sam doing his Duolingo. But I thought I'd try and show you the progress on my blanket. This thing is the bane of my existence. Also, if I'm glowing, it's because I've got a pumpkin spice candle lit just there. Oh, Ted. So I finished it. Well, I thought I finished it. Twice. Twice I thought I'd finished my granny squares, but then the first time I thought, oh, it's too small. I think that was that in last, I can't remember. Anyway, first time I thought it was probably too small. So then I worked out how many more granny squares I needed to do to make it the size I wanted. And then I did all those granny squares and then I went to put it all together and there was loads missing. So then I did more granny squares and now there was a moment of elation earlier when I put it all together and it actually made the right amount. I might need to... Whoa. So, this is how big it is now. It's definitely big enough. It's snuggleable. It will wrap around me. Yeah, that's currently where we're at. I've pinned it all together and then I've just been stitching it together. But I've decided to do a slip stitch crochet stitch. Where are we? There. To stitch it together. Slip stitch crochet rather than just stitching it with a needle, which is a lot more time and effort, but it does look good. It's a nice little seam that, you see. That took me about an hour. An hour? One and a bit episodes of thingy? About an hour to do that one, isn't it?
Yeah, but you'll practice and get better.
To do one length across took me about an hour to do that slip stitch, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of those to do, and then I've got to go horizontal as well. So, and then I've got to do a border. But this is where we're at. And to be fair, when I had it on my knee and I was doing the stitching, it was making me very toasty warm. which is good. See, I've made it big enough so that I can walk around like this, as I do tend to like to do in my blankets, you see. So anyway, that's where we are with that. I am aware that I could technically start my cardigan project with the yarn I got from Aldi. Some of you have said it's okay, and I agree that it probably is okay if you have a normal brain. But my brain doesn't work like most people's. If I put this away and don't finish it,
you guys have never seen it again.
We'll never see it again. So I have to finish it. I have to, otherwise these weeks and weeks, months of work will be down the drain immediately.
If you guys start seeing less progress, you've got to tell her.
No, I think we might finish it next weekend. I think I can finish the lines this week, finish the joins, and then we'll move on to the border.
I can guarantee you that if you've got a very slow day tomorrow, you'll have made a lot of progress.
I do this while I work, by the way, because I work on the computer, game programming. Sometimes I have to do a download that can take a few hours.
Anybody from Emma's work that's watching, she doesn't do that.
Everyone from my work knows we have to do a download that takes about 2 hours. Or I have some downtime sometimes. Or if I'm on a meeting, sometimes I just do a bit of crochet. Because sometimes the meetings are boring.
I'm surprised you didn't take any in car today.
Oh, I can't do it in the car. I think I'd feel sick. You know how you can't read when you're in the car. Anyway, that's the blanket progress. I thought I'd show you. We're going to go to bed now.
Makes a nice hat.
It's chunky. You don't know I've put it all together. It's pretty beefy. Should we say good night? We can actually finish it like normal vlogs.
I know. No, you can't keep bringing this up here.
Oh, Ted's got a treat toy, and when he gets bored of treat toys, he just gives it to us,
yeah,
as if to be like, you do it. He does that several times. This is quite a nice, warm, glowy autumnal light, isn't it? With the candle.
It is. Shame you can't see me. Let me sit down. Hiya.
This is me fully stood up and Sam sat down, by the way.
Yeah.
This is the height difference. Anyway, we'll say good evening, good night, goodbye, adios.
If you are watching in the evening, good evening.
Thank you for watching. There'll be an allotment vlog this week. We're going down to one allotment vlog a week because it's the winter, autumn, and there's not that much to do. But we're still trying. So there'll be an allotment vlog next weekend.
You'll probably see a lot more of me.
Next weekend I think we're going to do autumnal Halloween-y pumpkin-y things.
Are we?
I think we're going to go pumpkin picking.
Okay.
If I can book it.
Apparently we're going pumpkin picking.
We don't normally go pumpkin picking. Apart from last year when we did
Can we do it on the Saturday? Because I want to free Sunday. Today I'm being a bit busy. You know what I'm like at weekends? I like a free Sunday.
Anyway, I'd like to go pumpkin picking. Because it's an autumnal thing. We couldn't, I don't know why we couldn't do it last year. There was a reason.
I think we just left it.
And then we had to get pumpkins from the supermarket. I think there was one pumpkin left at the supermarket. Do you remember? It was a very trying time. Anyway, I think we might do something autumnal and cosy.
Well, if the allotment worked out, I would have had plenty this year. But...
Don't start! Don't start. You know how upset I am about that. Anyway, so yeah, we'll do Halloween-y autumnal things next weekend. Can bake some pumpkin spiced something. I don't know.
That is dessert idea.
I do normally do pumpkin spice some things at Christmas,
This time of year.
Anyway, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.
Buenos noches. See you on the flip-flop. See you in the next vlog. Give it a thumbs up if you like the vlogs. I know not everyone on our channel watches the vlogs, but if you do, you know the real deal. You're the real.
That's had to say, if you mainly watch the allotment vlogs, we don't like you too. We do.
We like everyone who subscribes to our channel. Just if you watch the vlogs, it means you get to know the real us, you see.
But I don't want to know
the nitty gritty.
I don't want to know the real me.
Anyway, thumbs up if you liked my trousers. So I did do a try on for Sam.
Oh, I
had to.
Oh, I thought you said did you one for vlog?
No, I didn't do one for that. I did one for you. You liked them, didn't you?
Oh, good trousers.
Anyway, I'm sure they'll make an appearance. Anyway, good night. I'm going to bed now.
You didn't want to type quick enough.
I'll go to bed now. Bye. Love you. Bye. Right, so we've got an accoutrement of chilies. I'm not sure what video this is going to go in, but we'll put it somewhere. Might just come at the end of a vlog one day. So this is an Inferno pepper that we got for 59p or something from the garden centre. And it's got a lot of these on. Like 4 maybe?
Yeah, that was one of.
And I just googled it and it says they're a hybrid of a Hungarian wax pepper. And I know Hungarian wax peppers are.
This one is meant to be hotter
Habanero.
than that one.
Habanero.
It's got a swirly dirty pattern on it.
So we'll do a bit of a trial. These can go to red, but it says for most dishes pick when it's yellow because otherwise it's too hot.
Pickle chili.
So we'll see.
No, that's got some seeds in it.
Well, don't eat the seeds because that's not an accurate reflection of the. Don't eat the seeds, Sam. Don't eat the seeds. Don't eat the seeds. I'm pre-warning you.
I'm gonna go in.
Don't eat the seeds. I'm gonna have to.
So to confirm, they are hot. Emma doesn't like them. Yeah. Emma's gonna have some spicy poos. What got me was your immediate pause after you went,
That is hot. My mouth is on fire. I'm just gonna let my tongue have a bath in milk.
well, your milk. I don't have any milk. My saliva got me there a bit. I'm alright. Yeah, but don't forget I've been having that Carolina Reaper hot sauce.